I want to believe I'm loud and clear. It's nice to meet you all. Those who are joining us from YouTube, thank you for joining in. Keep sharing the video and sharing the link. To my friends who are connecting from right here in the Zoom room, it's good to connect with you once again. This is Coach Ashraf. I'm joining in from Kampala, Uganda. In case you are hearing from me for the very first time, my goal is to help you attain financial freedom through the crypto space. Tonight, our main focus is going to be discussing the power of staking. Now, you'll get to understand what that means and several other terminologies. So just quickly, allow me to share my screen so that right away we can jump into our discussion. If you see my screen clear on your device, I would request that you give me a 1. You just give me a 1 in the chat. Just give me a 1 in the chat. Is that okay? Just give me a 1 in the chat. And let's not get tired. Let's not get tired of sharing the link. Let's not get tired of sharing the link. Let's not get tired of sharing the link. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to look at the Oracle Financial Network project. This is a crypto project that allows us to stake our crypto and be able to earn more crypto, hence earning more money. Is that clear? Yes, this is a project that allows us to lock our crypto in an ecosystem that is decentralized and be able to earn more crypto. Okay, that is just the opening remark. Now, Oracle is a DAO. Oracle is a DAO. But before I get into the details of Oracle, could you just allow me to build a small foundation, especially to the friends who are here and you are not familiar to crypto, it's your first time, perhaps you hear crypto. What is crypto? Crypto are digital assets that have value, but they also work as currencies. They are assets because they gain value over time. You can keep them, and after some time, your value has increased. Okay, they are currencies because they can be used to buy certain things, different things, in a different, especially online. Okay, you can use them the same way you use Ugandan shilling, Kenyan shilling, Malawian kwacha. All right, those in Zambia, Zambian kwacha. The same way you use our local currencies to buy stuffs. Physically, we can use cryptocurrencies to pay for commodities in different parts of the world. All right. And I think where we have gone, the world we have entered now is a space where the cryptocurrencies that are digital currencies are totally replacing the fiat currencies, just like we have observed the mobile monies, digital, money replacing the physical monies that we are all used to. So, ladies and gentlemen, crypto is real. It has been around for more than now 15 years. The first cryptocurrency, stroke crypto asset that came in existence is called Bitcoin, that many of us have perhaps heard of. Bitcoin in 2010, what makes this even more exciting? By the time this asset came on the market, you could get one Bitcoin at as low as $0.4. This is 2000 and what? This is 2010. Sorry, my knee is not working. All right, I think we are good to go now. So this is 2010. Excuse me. Excuse me, friends. Excuse me. My my writing tool is having challenge, but I think we'll move. Just give me 1 second. Just 1 second. All right. I think we can proceed now. We can proceed now. This seems to be going to be time consuming. All right. So friends, I was just laying a small foundation for my friends that are perhaps here for the very first time, that crypto is real. Several people, many people have made millions of dollars, fortunate through this space, okay? And one of the ways people make money through crypto is buying their crypto and keep it, okay? They keep it. Some they buy and trade it. They take advantage of small market movements, which is quite risky because it requires you to be very, very highly skilled and being able to stay on the market for a longer time, monitoring the candles, reading the charts, and so on and so forth. Now, there is another way to make money in crypto, which is more safer, more less risky, and more rewarding. Very easy. All right. We call it crypto staking. And this is what we are here to do. Oracle is an opportunity that is giving us that chance for us to be able to take our crypto. Now, everything that we are going to discuss in this call, I want you to take note. None of it is financial advice. And don't treat it as such. None of what I'm going to share with you in this call is financial advice. This is for information purpose, and you are free to do your own due diligence before you make any decision. My goal here is to provide you with valuable information that will make or facilitate your decision-making process. Is that okay? Is that okay? My goodness. This is really being troublesome now. It's being troublesome. Let me first stop sharing the screen, guys. It's being troublesome, but I think it is something small that I can get done. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think should be now safe. Ready clock. Should be ready clock. Coach Simon, I will request that you give me a confirmation once you see my screen. Once you see my screen, I request that you give me a confirmation.
All right, I'm alert. Go ahead and share.
Just give me a confirmation if it is clear. Is it there now?
Yes, it's clear now. You're sharing the screen.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think now we are safe. Oh. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we are here to look at is a very, okay, we are here. We are here. Now, this is a disclaimer I was trying to make to everybody. Oracle is a community-driven project. It is focused on decentralized. This is very important. Decentralized finance, or DeFi. Well, we aim to provide useful tools and opportunities. Participation involves certain risks because at the end of the day, this is crypto. Crypto generally is risky. So the information shared here is for general knowledge and only. It should not be taken as financial advice. So I encourage you to do your own research before you make a decision. All right. Now let's get into that presentation if you are with me up that point. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Oracle is a DAO. Oracle is a DAO. What is a DAO? Okay. DAO simply stands for a decentralized autonomous organization. Okay, so this is very key. These two words are very key. Decentralized Autonomous comes from automated. Decentralized is the opposite of centralized. So any organization that is centralized, it means it has someone, it has a CEO, it has someone seated in the office making the decisions on to do this and to do that. That person has the ultimate power to make the last decisions. They can decide to close whenever they want. They can decide when to open whenever they want. That is a centralized organization. They can change the rules of the organization or the rules of the game, the rules of the business anytime they want. That's a centralized organization. Banks that we are familiar with are centralized organizations. Those are centralized institutions. Now, a decentralized institution is the opposite of that. So a decentralized organization doesn't have an owner, right? So it is something that if someone has started it, they leave it to be owned by the community. No one has overall power over it. It is not owned by a single entity. It is owned by everybody that is a participant in that organization. That is a DAO. Ladies and gentlemen, autonomous simply means everything that runs in that organization is automated. In crypto, we can call it smart contract. That everything that happens in that organization is run on smart contract. The contracts are written and they are set on blockchain and they are left to execute themselves. They are self-executing. Let's first of all understand this particular term, smart contract. Now, let me ask here, if you are here in Uganda or my friends from Malawi, Zambia, how many of us you have ever borrowed money from mobile money, MTN or Airtel? Give me a one in the chat. How many of us you've ever borrowed money from mobile money? Just give me a one in the chat. I want to explain what a smart contract is. Now, if you've ever borrowed money from mobile money, what happens? You are directed on what you need to place for you to get the money. So there is no paperwork involved. You don't go to fill the paper. You don't need to go on. You can just star 1, 2, 3, chan, and before you know it, money is on your phone and you can withdraw it and do whatever you want with it. Okay. Now, who is in the back engineering that, place star, It's you. You are the one who is doing everything. Okay. It's automated. It's automated. And money, the contract says when you place star 185, star 9, star this, you will be able to get money. And in that situation, when you are placing star, they will show you the contract that when you do this, you are going to have this. Okay, that if you borrow this much, you are going to be charged this much in terms of interest. And if you don't pay on your due date, this is going to happen. That is a smart contract. Now, what happens is when your due date comes, when your time comes to pay and you don't pay, the contract says there will be a penalty that will be charged, maybe 10% more. And it is going to happen automatically. They won't call you, hey, customer, you have to pay your loan. Everything is self-executing. That is a smart contract, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that company can give out loans day and night, 24 hours, 7 days a week, because the system is self.
All right. I think our trainers network is on and off, only the number that is using. But I think in a few seconds, it's going to be back. And just a few seconds, it's going to be back and then share. His network is on and off where he is, on the line he's using. But I I'm in contact with him. He's rectifying it so that he can share. Yes, Coach Ashraf, you're back. Coach Ashraf should be back. Let me make your other number a co-host so that you can be able to take over. In fact, let me make both your numbers the co-hosts so that you can go on with the net. Yes. Your network is
friends, bear with me. It seems my network. We can proceed now. So I was trying to say that Oracle is not the first decentralized autonomous organization. Okay. In 2021, there came a project called Olympus DAO. You can go and do some research about this project. And this project has been a success. It is running up to now. You can check it out. Doing. These guys did that. These guys are copying. Okay. So what these guys did, they created a community called Olympus DAO, and it created its currency called OHM. Okay. So instead of this coin or this currency being backed by gold or tied to a fiat currency like a US dollar, each of the OHM token is backed by another crypto asset like a DAI. So DAI is a stable cryptocurrency. Now, every currency has something that backs it up, right? Crypto asset backed by another crypto asset. In doing so is to create is to create
Oh, wow. The network is really not so favorable on our trainer's side. But let's hope. It's coming in a few. Maybe with a complete permanent solution to his network challenge where he is. So when he connects, we'll soon have him back in a few seconds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. My internet is not good, really. My internet is bad today. Let's try to use the mobile phone and see how that goes. Simon, you will confirm with me if my screen is clear. I'm going to be very fast now. I'll be very fast. I'll be very fast. We are going to cruise a bit.
Yes, we can hear you very well, loud and clear. We haven't seen your screen yet.
All right, just a moment. I'm sharing now.
Yes, the screen is okay now.
It's okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, just a second. All right. Okay, so I think now you can see the screen and you are able to hear me loud and clear.
Yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to explain this, friends, that these are the three mechanisms. The OHM, the Olympus DAO project, has been able to achieve their goal of making OHM a stable, decentralized currency that can hold value over time. I told you the project has been around, and you can review it on YouTube and be able to, and several other platforms that you can do research about. Okay, so these guys, they achieve this process of making this token stable using three mechanisms. The first mechanism is through what we call staking. Okay, so in staking is the participants or the public is given an opportunity to buy the OHM and stake it or lock it in the ecosystem. So where do you buy it? You go and buy it on the exchanger, okay, where it is being traded. You go and buy the OHM token and then you come and lock it. It's like going in the market and remove what is being sold. You reduce the saturating supply, which is going to cause the value to go up, or to ensure that the supply is reduced, which will increase the demand in the market. I hope that is very, very clear. Now, in return of doing that, when you do that, you buy your token on the market, come and lock them in the ecosystem. What the OHM or the Olympus DAO will do is they will reward you with more OHM token over time for doing that for them, because you are helping them to reduce what is already saturating. Maybe there were already 200,000 tokens that are already moving on the market. People are buying and selling them. Then you come and buy 100 tokens out of those, and then you go and lock them in the system. You have reduced the 200K with 100. And that is going to make you get a reward. You get more tokens. So in simple terms, you are earning more tokens, more coins, more crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, the second mechanism is what we call bonding. Now, in bonding, what they do, you are going to get a chance to buy the coins at a discount in the ecosystem. Now, this is like getting the coins at a discounted price. It's like getting the coin at a factory price. So the Olympus DAO gives you a chance that instead of going to the market where the price is competitive, the prices might be a bit higher, you can come here where the coins are the primary source of the coins, and we give you a chance to give you these coins at a lower price. So they give you a discount in the bonding, so you get the coins at a cheaper price. Now, what are you doing in that process? For you to buy the coins from them, you are going to provide a stable currency called USDT. And now this stable currency is going to work as liquidity to them. It is going to process, it's going to help or facilitate the process of bringing on the market more tokens, which we call minting, Okay, so more coins are going to be brought on the market because you are provided USDT, and because of that, they are going to reward you again with more tokens. That is the second way you're going to be rewarded, or the second mechanism to maintain the value. Now, what does that do? That is the process of you now ensuring, helping them to bring more coins. So there is supply and demand, both of them being taken care of. And then the third mechanism is through treasury bonds. The treasury bonds is where now people put in money into a system via bonding. This goes into what we call a big digital treasury chest. This works as a backup plan, just in case there has been maybe abnormal sales on the market and the price of the token has gone down. This treasury is going to be a rescue plan. The money that people have been buying through the treasury bonds is going to come and bring back the price or stabilize it to a normal price. We have seen this with the Oracle, the ONF token before. It happened, I think, mid of last month. We saw the coin go down, and then suddenly these guys were able to push it back. What that did, it was the treasury, the money in the chest was what helped. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do the bonding, you are also going to get the coin. The treasury bonds, you are also going to get the coin at a discount, and you will be rewarded with more tokens. So basically, the Oracle DAO is copying the same idea, the same ideology, and applying it here, making it even better. How are they making it better? We realize that the Olympus DAO project, some of the loopholes we see in them is the fact that, number one, they have unlimited supply of their tokens, the OHM tokens, which is not the same case, which is not the case with the Oracle DAO. The Oracle DAO, the ONF DAO tokens have a limited supply, as I'm about to show you, of only 100 tokens. The project is pre-registered. The founding or the developers of this token are in China, but it is also registered in the United States. And if you want to just check out the legitimacy, you are free to go. Sometimes I don't really trust these documents, okay? Because anyone, I think, can draft it. But what gives confidence again is the fact that these guys went ahead to provide a government official link for those who may want to verify the legitimacy of the project when it comes to their registration. Now, this is what I was talking about. There are only 100 million ONF DAO tokens, 100 millions that will ever exist. Only 100 million. Can you imagine? 100 million. What that means, what it means is that every time someone learns about this project and they want to own some ONF DAO token, the value of the token is going to go up. Right now, this coin is being held by only 8,000 people around there, and the price is trading is around $44. Now, I just imagine, by the time we get to around the 100,000 people, 100,000. How much would the value be? So we are early adopters of this project, ladies and gentlemen. We are early adopters of this project. Now the question is, what is the breakdown of this token or the issuance mechanism? Out of the 100 million tokens that were made that will ever exist, 20% of these tokens went to the Genesis team and the institutional investors. And what is exciting is that these guys cannot access their tokens until 3 years. Are we together? Until 3 years. Their tokens are locked in the ecosystem on the blockchain, and they can only be able to sell them after 3 years. Now, this is very good for me as someone who wants to put in money, because I know that I won't experience a rug pull. What is a rug pull? And this is one of the worst case scenarios that could happen in a project. It's when the founding team decides to sell off all their assets at once, making the price on the market really, really, really dump. Now, where are the remaining 80 million, which is 80% of the tokens? This is more exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, the 80% of these tokens are what is available for you and me, and that is where the business is. And that is what I'm about to break down for you. How do you participate? How do you make money? And how do you change your story? Ladies and gentlemen, the 80 million tokens are available for treasury bond minting, community promotion, incentives, subsidies, ecological construction, and so many. Anything to do is promoting the project. 80 million tokens are rewarded to people who are doing that. So you can come in as an investor who do nothing like promoting, but you will still also make money. Or you can also come in as a promoter of the project. You are going to be rewarded on those 80 million tokens. Can you imagine? Now, ladies and gentlemen, talking of the legitimacy of the project, I have done my own due diligence. But I mean, this is your money. You can do your own due diligence. For now, allow me not to go into the depth of the process here and there, but you can get back to the person who invited you if you just want to get into a deeper dive of the legitimacy of the project. You are free to go on CoinMarketCap, search for ONF DAO token. They will bring it, copy the contract address, go and put it in several auditing softwares that would help you get the legitimacy of the project. For me, I have done my auditing with two of the auditing softwares. One is an AI called Aave.ai. Amazing software, helps you to audit the legitimacy of a project. And this is what I got from that project, that software. The software shows that the project has been renounced by its owners, meaning they no longer have power over the whatever happens in the project. Everything is run on smart contract. They have renounced the modification, renounced cannot mint. It doesn't look like a honeypot. Contract is open source, anybody can review everything. Owner cannot tamper with the balance, doesn't look like a proxy contract, no blacklist, admin privileges are abandoned, you cannot take back ownership, no trading cooldown mechanism. Now, this is very good for me as someone who wants to put in my money. So it's very simple. Just go and get the contract address, go to Aave.ai, you'll be able to get these details. Of course, you can also visit Binance scanner. It will also show you the stability and the legitimacy and the solidarity of this project. Now, can you just give me a yes if at least you are there with me, if you are still with me, because I'm about now to show you money. I am about to show you money. How do you make money? Give me a yes in the chat if you are still with me. Just give me a yes. Just give me a yes. I'm about to show you money. I'm about to show you, man. Just get yourself prepared. Just get prepared. Just make sure wherever there is no noise, make sure nobody is distracting you. What I'm about to show you is mind-blowing, mind-blowing, mind-blowing. Let's get into it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look here. Look here. Let me rotate my screen. I think it's okay here. Now, how do you participate in the project so that you become a partaker, one of the people who are going to earn from the 80 million tokens that are available in treasury bond minting and the market maker? Now, there are basically a few mechanisms or a few ways that you can participate. You and me, we can participate in the project. The first one is through what we call is by you buying. Okay, yeah. The first one is you buying what we call treasury bonds or market maker bonds. Okay, so you are going to buy treasury bonds and market maker bonds. Okay, so how will these ones work for you? How will these ones work for you? Ladies and gentlemen, this is very simple. This is very simple. You are going to choose, okay, the period of time you want to your bond to be in, or the cycle of your bond. You can say, I am going to buy a treasury bond or a market maker bond for 30 days, for 90 days, for 180 days, for 360 days. Now, the period of time you choose will determine the kind of discount you get on the token. Remember what I said, when you are buying bonds, you are buying the ONF DAO token in the factory, in the system, in the, the back office. You are not buying it on the market price. So you are getting a privilege. You are providing liquidity to the project. So they give you a discount. What discount? If you buy a bond of 30 days, you will get 10% discount. You get 10%. If you buy a bond of 90 days, you are going to get 15%. If you buy a bond of 180 days, you get 20%. If you buy a bond of 360 days, you get 30%. If you buy for 540, which is not available right now, you get 50%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what excites. This is what is exciting. Okay, look here. This is what is so exciting. Whichever period of time, whichever cycle you choose, okay, whichever cycle you are going to choose your bonds to be into, you are going to receive 0.2 to 1% every 12 hours. Every 12 hours. In Uganda, we call it this. What happens at that time is what we call the block explosion, where now the tokens are coming on board and now they are able to distribute to different people who have different bonds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what is exciting. Okay, this is what is exciting. Imagine you bought 100 tokens of ONF. Okay, you bought your 100 tokens. And these 100 tokens are giving birth every day to about 0.2 to 1 ONF token daily. Remember, I told you the price of this token right now is trading at around $44. So everything you are earning, you get this every day. So it means a day you can get around 2 tokens. Now multiply 2 tokens by $44, you have made around $88 a day with 100 tokens on your bond. Ladies and gentlemen, is that good money or very good money? Is that good money or very good money? Now, what you see here, contribution value, this is for people who choose to build a community. Okay. You get, depending on the kind of stake you have made, okay, if you have staked for 30 days, if you've chosen a cycle of 30 days, you are able to earn between 50 to 200% of your community. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it means a day you are getting around, in 24 hours, you are getting around 0.4 to 2%. 0.24 to 2%. Okay, now I'm going to show you this in the system and see the power of compounding. That money doesn't come in additional manner, it comes in a compounding manner. Now let's look at the last way, but not the least. How do you make money through this project? Again, the second way, the second method to participate in the project is buying stakes. Okay, you are going to stake. What are you going to stake? You are going to go on the exchanger. At the moment, you can go and get this coin on JuCoin. Okay, JuCoin is like a Binance. It's like Binance. Now, you get this coin from the exchanger where people are, or the marketplace, and then you come and lock them. You are reducing the saturating supply. And now the system is going to reward you every 12 hours with 0.2 to 1%. That is 0.4 to 2% every day. Now, you don't have to lift your finger for you to make this money. This is purely money working for you, purely money working for you. Isn't that exciting? Now, what excites me about the staking part of it is that here you are able, there's even a cycle. You can bridge for a period of 24 hours. So you keep there your $10,000, your $20,000, and then you remove it after 24 hours, no problem. But for me, I prefer 360 days. I'm going to tell you why. 360 days gives me an opportunity and the power to compound my earnings. So if you have a long-term picture, I would recommend this 360 days. Okay. Now, can we now go to the next way? How are you going to make money? Now, for the people who choose to, let me mention something here. There's something I needed to mention here. Here it says that the principal of the pledged token is released to you linearly. and no commission fee is deducted. What does this one mean, friends? Your capital is not going to be given to you after the end of your staking period at once. No, your capital is given to you back every day. They give you every day percentage on your capital. And when you are withdrawing your capital from the system, you are not charged a penny. They don't charge you anything. The only time you are going to be charged what we call a handling fee is when you are withdrawing the rewards. Let's say you had put in $1,000 and this $1,000 is being given to you back every day, every day, every day. What they give you from this $1,000 doesn't attract any withdrawal fee. However, if this $1,000 made you $100, okay, upon withdrawing this $100, you are going to be charged 15%. 15%. But this money, this 15% can be waived off on one condition. This 15% can be waived off on one condition. If you share your link with somebody, okay, if you choose to promote the project, to engage in the promotional part of it, for every person that you are going to share and promote the project to, and they stake above $100, okay, if they stake above $100, ONF worthy, okay, they stake ONF worthy $100, you are going to reduce that with 1%. And I'm going to explain where that goes. So I hope that is clear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next way we're going to make money from this project is through being a person who loves sharing. If you choose to share this with another person, okay, now for team builders, people want to make money from team building, the condition is simple. You yourself, you should make sure that you are holding ONF DAO worth $200. If you have $200 worth of the token, you are able now to earn from your community as you build it. Okay, making sure that the people that were coming in, the minimum they should be able to stake is $100, and then you are able to make something from them. Now, do you make money from their capital? The answer is no. The answer is no. You make money from their rewards. Okay, so their capital is intact, is given back to them. You make money from their reward. So I like this. I really like this one. Now, what happens for every person that you share your link directly? So this is you, okay? So this is you, this is you. You shared your link with Alex. This is you. You shared your link with Alex. Alex says, oh, interesting. Let me also sign up. Now, when Alex receives 100 tokens in rewards, this is profits now. The contract, the smart contract is going to reward you with 20% of that equivalent. Remember, this is you. So you are going to get 20 tokens for having referred. And whenever this doesn't have to happen once, every time Alex is receiving his own rewards every 4 a.m., 4 p.m., you are given your 20%, you are given your 20%, you are given your 20%. Now, this continues down to 20th generation. However, the condition is different. If you want to earn from the second generation, you need at least to refer 2 people, and you'll be able to get 15%, and even the third generation, 15%. But the third generation, you have to up your stake to $600 and to refer to 3 people. It goes down up to the 20th generation. So basically, this doesn't require you to have any link. You are making money every single other day for basically sharing the link with someone. Ladies and gentlemen, there are ranks. There are 9 ranks that one can rise on and add extra income on top of what I just shared with you. Okay, so these 9 ranks, for you to qualify for them, first, the condition number 1, you must have a stake at least worthy of 500 USDT. Okay, worth of 500 USDT. The first rank is called M1. The second condition, you must have at least a line that has staked a total value of 30,000 worth of ONF token. And then the rest of your other lines, maybe it's another 1 line or 2 other lines, it's up to you. All right. This is not a network marketing kind of structure. You are really free to build it the way you want. Yes. So you are able The other lines should have at least 20,000 worth of ONF token. Now, once you achieve this goal, what is going to happen is that you are now going to get rewarded from your entire community. So you get between 1.1 to 5% every day from your community. Now, this is even more exciting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the M2, you need 100,000 on a strong line and 50,000 on the rest of your other lines. And that is going to give you 6 to 10%. It's exciting. This is really good money. The average M1 leader makes around $40, $50 every day. The average M2 leader makes around $100 to $200 every day, which is good money, ladies and gentlemen. Now, coming down and coming to the conclusion of our presentation, question: the charge they are charging us for the fuel fee, since there is no CEO, since there is no someone engineering everything, where is it going then? Where is it going? Well, the contract says 20% of that charge is going to go to subsidies. So there are things like promotion, events, organizing, that those tokens are awarded to that category. And then the 30% is going into what we call a weighted dividend. For everyone who has been able to share their link to 21 persons, they get to earn from that 30%. And then the remaining 50% tokens are burnt. They are burnt, hence reducing the number of tokens in circulation and increasing the value. Ladies and gentlemen, what is super exciting is that the project we are dealing with is not just a hype project. We are not just hyping, we are not just exciting people to put in money or anything like that. No, the project has solid utility. There are things that these guys are putting in place that can be used in our day-to-day life and can benefit us. And that is what makes many of the solid crypto projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano to be very good, because these projects have a solid utility or user case. So for example, these guys are introducing a credit card where you can pay bills online using the card, Oracle. And that means more money. They are bringing what we call the Oracle Talk, where we can have our own social media platform. People are going to use it, and that means more business. And then we have the Oracle AI search engine. This is another ChatGPT for Oracle. And then we have the Oracle Exchanger that is coming up like a Binance. Question: are there people who are truly staking and making money? I think the answer is interesting. You can see this person staked how much? This person staked 1,129 tokens. Now that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. You can imagine. Okay, that's a lot of money. And then this one staked 619 tokens, multiply each by $44. That's a lot of money. People are putting in. This is a 154 tokens. That's $12,000. So we are not just talking. The results speaks for themselves. These are results. This is an M1. This guy is receiving around the $20, $40 every single other day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, reaching this far, allow me to say thank you very much. We have several leaders that are on this call, and if time is still on our side, MC, I believe it would be very good that maybe one of them could just say one or two things as we come to the end of the presentation. Now, reaching this far, the summary of our presentation, the system is a proven one. Looking at the Olympus DAO that has been there since 2021, I think we are on the right track. Number two, it's a blockchain and smart contract based. So we are not worried that tomorrow the rules of the game will change. It's a fully decentralized financial system, no central authority. It's a long-term and sustainable ecosystem. So thank you so very much. This is Coach Ashraf, and see you at the top. The bottom is very, very, very congested. Thank you, and see you at the top once again. Bye-bye, and give it back to the microphone to our MC, Mr. Simon.
Yeah, thank you very much, Coach Ashraf. Wow, it's been a good presentation, though the network disturbed a little bit, but I believe we've really seen and understood, all of us who have been on the call, And we've kept time, actually. We've only used 1 hour, regardless of anything. So somebody is asking, what is regional performance? I don't know what you understand, what you mean by regional performance. But anyway, somebody asking, how do I get my own link? Yeah, how you get your own link? Create your account. Create just by the person who invited you to this WhatsApp, to this Zoom call. Let them guide you through step by step on how to create your own token pocket wallet, connect it to the Oracle ecosystem, and then we move. And then you start minting money and putting in money. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for any leader who could be on the link, on the call right now. Leader Sembatia, Coach Sembatia.
Okay, maybe before Coach Sembatia, Leader Sembatia comes in, it seems like the presentation has attracted a number of questions. So maybe we just address regional performance. Someone is asking Odong Pine, regional performance, basically that is your group, okay? Your group, what your group is producing, that is regional performance. What about those with little capital of $15? Can they earn and be adding up? Yes, Vielingo. All right, Mr. Sam, yeah, Mr. Sam. Mr. Sam, yes, you can start with even your small $15. However, there will be not much that you are going to earn, but you can start and just, grow confidence in the system and put in CS money as time goes. Yes, no problem. But I personally would recommend anything above $200 would be really fair. It will be fair. It will be fair. Yeah, to be very fair. I had promised to get you into the system just to show you something, but I think let me leave that to our closing leader, the leader that you have prepared, Coach Simon, to give a closing remark, can be able to show the system and also share the back office and how it works. Ladies and gentlemen, the system is very simple. You don't have to send your money to anybody. Everything is done by you. The person who has invited you will guide you on how to do it. Daim says, hi, I wanted to make a bond on 360 days, but I didn't understand well how it works. Can you explain if possible? Well, Mr. Daim, we say that the bonds, buying a bond is basically getting the tokens at a discount from the ecosystem. So what you are doing, you are helping the system to have liquidity, And by so doing, you are going to be rewarded with more tokens of 0.2 to 1% every single 12 hours. So I hope I've answered you, Daim. So it's very simple. You need guidance. Make sure you get back to the person that has invited you in this event. They will be able to show you how to set up your ONF, you need a token pocket, and then you will be able to set up your system of Oracle, and you are good to go. It's a very simple process, just like 20-30 minutes will be done. All right. That said, I will throw back the microphone to
Coach Ashraf, if you don't mind, kindly take over and finish up the whole point of showing the system, because it looks like Coach Sambata is not available right now. You can just take off that part, maybe.
All right, no problem. That's fine. That's very fine. Well, there's nothing much to show. I just wanted to demonstrate what exactly happens. So once you have your capital, okay, if you have your money ready, if you want to buy bonds, you are going to need USDT, okay? In fact, even if you are buying stakes, you need USDT. So you are going to need to bring USDT in the token pocket. Just share my screen. So you are going to download Token Pocket Wallet. This one here, Token Pocket. Those of us who may ask, how do I do my withdrawals? You are going to also download Jucoin, okay? Jucoin. So those two applications are going to facilitate your deposits and withdrawals. For those of us who are in Uganda, the person who has invited you will guide you on how to buy USDT and how to withdraw USDT. So once you open your token pocket, it is going to take you to the landing site of ONF or Oracle Financial Network, which looks like this, okay? Which looks like this. Make sure that you take care of your security. If you forget your password, there is no customer care here. Here is decentralized. No one governs here. So you will call nobody. Make sure anything they tell you password, keep it very safe. Now, inside here, there is a calculator, which is the compounding, this one here. Now, what I wanted to share with you is just an example. What I was explaining are these. We have the market maker bonds. We have the market maker bonds. We have the staking, and we also have the treasury bonds. So you choose which one you want to do. Usually, it depends on how the market is behaving. That's when you'll be able to choose which one to buy, either to do the stake or to buy a bond. So sometimes you find that the bonds are in a negative discount. Like right now, if I want to buy bonds, you see that I'll buy them expensively. This is $78, yet the current price on the market is 43. So I would rather go and buy on the market than buy in the ecosystem. So I would rather stake than to buy bonds. Now, in the calculator here, it will give you a picture of how many tokens you'll earn in profit based on how many tokens that you have bought in your bond or in your stake. Now, let's take, for example, someone has bought his 10 tokens. You have invested 10 tokens. 10 tokens right now would cost you around $440. You can put in any amount that you want here, okay? So you have bought 10 tokens and you keep them in for 1 year. If you keep them in for 1 year, your 10 tokens are going to grow to 200 to 1 token. 201. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if the price is maintained, if the price remains the same, which I don't think so, it's most likely to rise. But if it didn't rise and it remained the same, you would make around $8,000, 684. Now, answer me, is this good money or very good money? I think it's very, very good money. I think it's very good money. But what if you had done this, you've put in 100 tokens for a year? That is going to give you $86,000. 100 tokens would cost you how much? Only 4,400. You're good to go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look here. Look here. Let us assume the price of the token has gone down. You had put in your $400 and the price of the token has gone down instead of going up. Your 10 token that you had bought $440, each $44, the price now is down. Let us say the price has gone down. You have 210 token at the end of the year. The price has gone down to $10. Are you still in business? Yes. What if the price goes to $5? You are still in business. But the possibility of it going that far is low compared to it going up. So reaching this far, ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate everybody that has joined us tonight. It's been quite a longer call because of the internet. And I want to appreciate you really for staying up to the end. Get back to the people who have invited you on this event. Share them, ask them to give you the invitation link. They will be able to guide you through all the processes and you get started. Welcome on board Oracle to the moon. This is just a quick one for my friends in Kampala. Kampala. I repeat, Kampala. We are having a massive event and training this coming Saturday live at the Hotel Triangle. Don't miss it. It's going to be a live session. We're having M2s and M1s are joining us from different parts. So make sure you don't miss that class. It's going to have a training in the morning. Myself, I'll be on the ground. Leader Julius Kabanda will be on the ground, and several other leaders, Leader Chris, they will be available. So let's all be there and make sure that we invite everybody. Yes, the presentation and the trainings are all free of charge. You are paying absolutely nothing. Just come with your notebook and pen and your phone. That's it. So thank you so much. God bless you, and bye-bye for now.
Yes, Adong Pin, you're asking for the training on Saturday. It's gonna begin, it will be make sure you're there by 11 a.m. 11 a.m. in the morning time, at least, earliest. And don't delay, because normally arrival is 11 a.m. and then by 11:30 a.m. Ugandan time, East African time, we begin the training at Hotel Triangle in Kampala on Buganda Road. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today's training on Google on Zoom. Tomorrow we'll do it better. Same time, same link. Make sure the passcode is you use Oracle in big letter, in capital letter, and no space. Thank you very much. Have a good time and God bless. Let's go back to our respective WhatsApp groups and in our leaders' inboxes, ask them how to get started. And for any other extra guidance in your leaders' inboxes of WhatsApp and in WhatsApp groups. Thank you. Have a good time and God bless.